I'm looking at this list, bro. I'm trying not to get pissed. They put the Ultimate Warrior at 35 and Owen Hart, ladies and gentlemen, at 38. What do you feel like in this list is just the most absurd spot?
48 with Vader. Like, I had a friend earlier who was like, why is Dusty Rhodes not on this list? And I'm like, because Dusty Rhodes' WWE run meant absolutely nothing.
Give me three dudes. Give me three people that you feel like deserves to be on this list.
Big Boss
Chris
Man.
Benoit.
Sadly, he does. But you know, it's politics that kept him off.
Is the first five somewhat accurate in your eyes?
No, not at all. I probably can name 49 other people that I would select before Kofi. I think Kofi might edge in around. All right, let's stop talking about this list because it's just gonna further piss us off.
The Big Bag Network presents the High Flying Podcast, where we dive off the top higher than RVD and Matt Riddle's love child, with your host Biggie Bag Johnny. Subscribe to the channel and stay up to date on all things wrestling related. So grab your belts and bongs, bad bitches with thongs, and watch whatever episode that you want to put on. It's the High Flying Podcast with Biggie Bag Johnny. Let's go.
This is the Deathmatch King, Matt Cardona. You're listening to the High Flying Podcast with Big Bad Johnny. They said they were going to pay me. Where's my fucking money?
What's up, guys? You see Brian Cage. We at the High Flying Podcast with Big Bad Johnny. Apple of the Dawn. I got it right this time. So everybody who missed the first couple blocks that we just did. All right, check it out. High Flying Podcast. Who better?
Thank you for all the doors that you opened up, so you got to bust through the window, man.
When in 2004, Eddie Guerrero came up to me and thanked me for opening up the door for the Hispanics in WWF. That meant a lot to me when he told me that.
Absolutely.
High Flying Podcast, where we be drop kicking it with the boys. So make sure to body slam that like and subscribe button. I am your host, Biggie Bag Johnny, back with another video. And today we got a special guest. This is a really big weekend. This is a big week for all wrestling fans. So for this guy to be on this show is very special. My man, the chef. My man's Chevron. What's good with you, baby?
Yo, what's good? What's good? How you feeling?
Man, I'm ready for this weekend, bro. I'm ready for the story to disappoint a lot of people.
Yo. I don't know if you see it, but I feel like Roman is walking out, and still.
Exactly. I feel like them putting it on Cody, like you could finish the story. They just didn't say when he was gonna finish the story. You know what I mean? So he's still. People forget Cody's only 3 years in. Like he's not like. Oh my God, he has to have the title on him right now. Like he was an AEW guy. You know what I mean? Coming back to the brand, and yeah, he's gonna get his receipts. These are his. People got to remember that What was the event in AEW where he broke the throne?
I forget what it was.
People forget that Triple H is in. Triple H is he's the head now. Like he's not gonna forget shit like that. He's not gonna forget shit like that.
Right.
But we got that going on, man. We got of course WrestleMania weekend. We got We got the speech going on for the Hall of Fame. We got CM Punk going crazy. But the one thing that you brought to my attention that made me very, very, very angry today, bro. Hey, yo, Chef, I'm not gonna lie to you. Just off of the number one spot, I'm angry off this list, man.
Listen, I don't know who created this list at Bleacher Report, but you got to get that man's up out of there.
Yo, bro, it is wild. Yo, the first 5 is just. I mean, is the first 5 somewhat accurate in your eyes?
No, not at all. The only accurate.
Because, I mean, you got.
Well, you know what? There's 2. There's 2 on there that I would say should be on that list, but they should be. Taker is actually at his right spot, I think. I think Cena is at the 2 spot. Hogan should be 1 because without Hogan's run,
you got Cena.
I don't even know what wrestling is. I don't even know what wrestling is without Hogan's run.
Right, exactly.
So I put Hogan at the 1 spot.
You're absolutely right.
After that, I got Cena at the 2 spot. After that, I got Stone Cold. And then The Rock.
Cena over Stone Cold. That's interesting, bro.
I have Cena over Stone Cold. Yeah,
that's interesting. I mean, I'm just all right because it's the greatest of all times, right? So you have to go, of course, Hogan, right? And then in my eyes, right after Hogan, well, let's stop. Let's stop, Rome. Chef, let's cook, right? We're gonna cook, right? Roman Reigns after this weekend has surpassed Hulk Hogan in main events of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Hogan got 7 and Roman got 9. So you would have to put Roman at number 1. Then you put.
I can't put him at number one just because of the fact that I still see Hogan's run as the most important run in WWE history. I don't think WWE is as big as it is. I don't think it kills all the other territories without Hogan's run.
Okay.
And that's why that's the only reason I put Hogan at the number 1 spot. Not because of his body of work, because his run was that important to the business.
Damn, yeah.
Like right. that was Vince's cash cow. Right, yeah. Would wrestling even be what it is today without that run?
I don't think so. Nah, man. I mean, but here's the thing about Hogan. See, this is the thing where because his style was bit off of Billy Graham. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like it's kind of hard. You know, there's that's how everybody does. You know, LA Knight got Rock and Austin, and you know, you wanna emulate your heroes and the people you look up to, and you want to give them that credit and stuff like that. But it was kind of that era where it was like he bit his whole shit off. Like it wasn't just like pieces. Yeah. He did the whole everything, his look, everything. Yeah. So, but numbers don't lie. So, you know, Billy Graham was doing his thing, but Hogan took it to another. Like, Hogan made him look like a great value version.
Right, so, right, yeah.
No matter how
if you didn't know any better, you would think Billy Graham bit Hogan.
Exactly. So now, no matter how you want to put this, Hogan got this. So I like this. So you've got Hogan, Roman, and then Austin over Cena, bro. Oh, it gotta be Austin over Cena, bro. Like, and this is greatest of all time. So we gotta think of like Cena was with everybody, bro. Cena was with every Kurt Angle. He started with Kurt Angle. He started with these, you know, these great at that time. It was like the 6, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. You know, you had all of these guys that was Brock Lesnar. Austin saved single-handedly the whole industry. At that time, nobody gave a hell about no damn WWE, CW, EC. Nobody cared until this bald-headed guy that, made fun of Jake the Snake and won King of the Ring by an accident. You know what I mean? So I gotta put Stone Cold over Cena because Cena was just like handed. It was like, okay, you did your work, but you did it with 5-star match guys.
That's true.
So
that's true.
I gotta say,
Cena,
Hogan,
Cena, Austin
Roman.
For me is interchangeable. But yeah, I mean they're really interchangeable. I won't argue it. I won't argue who you want to put on that list next. It's really interchangeable for me. Macho Man at the number 3 spot is wild because you always played second fiddle to Hogan. Like Macho Man is as great a worker as Macho Man was. This list isn't about your work. This list is about the greatest superstars. And Macho Man pales in comparison to a lot of guys on this list. Like his work just doesn't pop out to a lot of guys on this list. He's top 10.
Looking at this, right? Nah, I don't see Savage as top 10.
Maybe you don't see him as top 10?
Nah, bro. Like,
but see, I have him right at 10. I have him right at 10.
I have him maybe like at 12, bro.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, like I don't know, man. But based off of this list that we're looking at how they have it set up, because we're going off of what they're saying, the greatest of all time. That means we're putting box numbers, we're putting main events, we're putting eras, like our top 5, and really the foundation. Even though it's the top, it's really the foundation of what we're building off of. So of course you're gonna do the Hogan. It's crazy that they got Hogan at 10. It's bananas.
It's crazy that they have Piper over Hogan.
Right.
Piper over Hogan is ridiculous.
Macho Man over Hogan is ridiculous. Like it's crazy. But
the fact that Vader even made this list. We got Vader at 48. I don't even know how Vader even made the list. Because his run in WWE was trash. WCW, NWA, Vader. His WWE run was trash.
I think
he was at the end of the line anyway.
Yeah, I think he was at. They're going off of his Japan run, but they're saying WWF.
Yeah, but they're saying WWE, right? And that, his run in WWF wasn't great at all. He was at the end of his line.
Chris Jericho is number 16. Eddie Guerrero is number 18. Randy Orton is 19, and CM Punk is 20. Triple H is 21. This is crazy. Like, bro.
CM Punk over Triple H.
Bro, crazy. Like, what? The fact that Triple H doesn't even make it in the top 20, wrong.
Not even in the top 20.
Triple H, they put. Hold up. Okay, let's just off of this alone. They got some good names. I'm not gonna lie, but Rey Mysterio over Triple H. What we did? Not over Triple H. Nah, I don't see it. Mick Foley, Brock Lesnar. I don't see these guys over Triple H, guy. Like Triple H
does
is
Andre
top 10.
Does Andre make your top 10?
No. Not even Andre was a freak show. That's it. That was Andre's gimmick. You brought him, he's like Omar's. Like you bringing him out once in a while. He does his shit. Was he good at what he was doing for his size? Yeah. But I put Bam Bam over all big men. Any big man you want to throw at me, Bam Bam goes over them.
Bam Bam was a better worker than Andre. Andre's reputation meant more to the business than Bam Bam, though.
You're right. We're not going off of performances. We're not going off of that.
You can't. Like it's hard to not like pick out workers on this list, and you have to go overall. Right. Like Andre meant more to the business. Working with Andre meant something back in the day. Like, if you worked Andre, that was big.
Yeah. They got a whole Battle Royal name after him. That was his thing. Yeah. The Battle Royal he made famous.
Yeah. I don't like the fact that Lita is on this list.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're dissecting it that way. Where does Lita? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm mad.
I don't like the fact that she's on this list at all.
I could pick. Is Jacqueline even on this list?
No.
I got Jacqueline over Lita and Trish. I got Jacqueline over Lita and Trish.
I don't. Like, but I don't think any of them deserve to be on this list, though. Yeah, that's wild.
China.
That's wild.
And Charlotte.
China
and Charlotte deserves to be on this list. I think. Yeah.
But I don't think Charlotte goes on at 27.
Deserves to be on this list. Not at all. Charlotte is breaking my top 20.
No. Yeah, no, I can't put her there. No.
You don't see you.
No, I can't put Chuck
at least 20. Of all
I can't put Chuck at 20
of WWE.
Yeah, I can't put Chuck that high. Women just got hot.
I'm interested.
Maybe in the 30 to 40 range, but the women just got hot.
But she's the best woman. Hold on. Time out. Hold on real quick. Charlotte Flair is the best woman worker of all time. I don't know who you put. Again, I'm sorry. I'm going to the work. No, because she's led the whole women's division at one point. So
I feel like Charlotte's been kind of. I feel like Charlotte is. I don't think Charlotte is that. I'm not a Charlotte fan. I am not I think she's a great worker.
You are.
But I'm not a Charlotte fan. I don't have any of the women inside the top 30.
Who do you have your first woman though? Who's your first woman pick?
My first female pick would probably be see, that's a hard one.
If you go, all right, so you put them at number 40. Say the first woman you get is number 41. You got
all right,
Trish.
All right, so
you got Jacqueline, Ivory. You got
honestly, I would put Miss Elizabeth above all of them as in importance to the WWE. Miss Elizabeth,
I love it,
was far more important in her era. And she didn't have to do much except be there. And the drama would unfold for Randy. If you got too close to her, if you accidentally touched her.
Yeah.
Listen, one of my favorite matches.
Miss Elizabeth was a babyface.
Yeah, one of my favorite matches to watch when I was younger was the Twin Towers versus the Mega Powers. Miss Elizabeth has the gold dress on.
Wow.
She gets up on the apron, rips the skirt off. The Twin Towers are speech like, what is this? like they've never seen a female before. Right. But back then, that was like that was a lot back then.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And Hogan and Savage come back and win.
I love that pick, man. I love that pick. Like that pick, it was so elite. Like I would have went over that. Miss Elizabeth opened so many doors. So many doors. So that's definitely I totally agree.
As far as like first working female though, I don't think you have any choice but to put Charlotte on that list. The fact that they have Becky Lynch over Charlotte, that's kind of crazy too.
Becky's run was crazy at one point, bro.
It was. Becky and the stardom that came from that.
That's how they were pushing her.
Yeah.
But like we're talking. Becky was just hot. I because we keep going back to the performance and you know and everything. But if we're talking about moments.
Yeah, Becky had a moment, and that's what it was. I don't see her winning at Mania either. I think Rhea retains.
Oh, yeah, no. Rhea's a monster. I love mommy, bro.
Man, listen. She's infatuated.
She's a superstar.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yo, bro, I met her, and she's so... Even as a heel, she's so cool, bro. Like, she's so cool.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I think I keep... Now that I'm separating the performance and we're going off of times or like greatest of all time, Becky has, because, you know, I think the Flair name kind of cripples Charlotte a little bit, because it's like, were you put in those positions because of your name and you just showed out because of whatever?
Sure.
Because Becky got it from the grit, like, you know what I mean? She was super grinding, and she was right there with Charlotte. And the thing about it was Becky, she decided to put out her momentum. She decided to put out her momentum when she decided to go get pregnant and do her thing. Like, she knew the consequences of that. And when she did come back, I think she elevated Bianca Belair at one point. Like, she really did.
No, she definitely did.
To where she was like, "Oh, okay, cool." You know,
a lot of people were.
It was like, "Oh, yeah." So
a lot of people were upset that she beat Bianca in such short fashion. But I saw that they were building a whole story to build Bianca up. And she did. She did build.
Let me ask you something, bro.
She really helped build Bianca up.
Let me ask you something real quick, bro. The way that they kind of and this is just going off of, because I'm just remembering that the way that they give African American champion their shine and then snatch it away in seconds. Like, why does that happen? Does that make you feel a type of way as a fan? Like, because you've seen Kofi, you've seen Big E, You seen Bianca, and their reign be all right. It be kind of cool, and then it's like they get squashed so quickly.
So with the Kofi thing, I just had this conversation the other day. Kofi's had to happen. It didn't have to happen in the manner that it happened, with them being squashed. But Kofi's had to happen because WWE had just went over to Fox, and Fox wanted a monster champion. So the obvious choice is, okay, we'll put the title on Lesnar. But how do you believably sell Kofi beating Lesnar? You can't really sell that. And you're trying to sell this as, you're always trying to sell wrestling as believable. But you don't have to, I don't think you have to squash Kofi either.
Right.
You can let Kofi get in. Yeah, you can let Kofi get in some offense. Same with Big E.
That was his whole. Yeah, that was his whole thing. Like fighting for the championship, like being that guy. And then it was just like, because they got him at a real low. I don't even put Kofi on this list, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know
Top
about
50?
you, but I don't put Kofi at no. Nah, he doesn't make my 50 at all, bro.
I probably can name 49 other people.
Maybe as a group, the New Day makes.
That's true.
Yeah.
As singles competitors, I probably
Kofi in the 50 by himself.
I probably can name 49 other people that I would select before Kofi. I think Kofi might edge in around 45 to 50 because he was a black champion, because his run was to that WrestleMania was like awe-inspiring. Like, all the fans were behind it. They pushed that and forced WWE's hand to make that happen.
Yeah.
So I could see Kofi sliding into mine 45 to 50. It's going to be low, but Kofi would probably slide in 45 to 50.
So, all right. So,
because I think that is of significance.
All right. So you got The Rock, Mark Henry. Yeah, for sure. All right. So you got, out of all your black African American champions, where do you list Kofi in that category? There's like 4 of them, right? The Rock, Mark Henry, Bobby Lashley. All right, so you would have to definitely put Kofi last.
5 with Big E. I would actually have Big E last. Big E is actually last. Kofi's at 4. Yeah. Big E won his on like the Money in the Bank. Kofi's was WWE fans, we want this now. Like, make this happen.
Yeah.
He had a whole movement behind him.
Do you think that movement was because it was just going against the machine? And it was like Kofi, he had a good match, and it was like odds was against him. So, they kind of put that out there. Like, the WWE could do that with anybody they really want. They could do it with a Chad. They did it with Sammy. You know what I mean? They do that. That's what they do. Like, so it's like, was it the fact that it was like really Kofi Mania, or was it just that they were tired of whatever Vince was shoving down their throat at that time?
I think it was really Kofi Mania, because here's the thing. At the end of the day, Vince still has to say okay to it. And I think he really saw like, oh, they're really behind this motherfucker. Like, oh, okay. Because Yeah, we got Sammy for a while, but Sammy didn't go over at the end.
Bro.
We got Cesaro finally. Cesaro, what more could Cesaro have done?
That
Cesaro
was a
didn't
freak of
go over.
nature right there.
Rusev Day. Rusev Day was white hot. If you went into any arena, Rusev was white hot. Rusev didn't go over.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that Kofi did, Vince had to respect him a certain type of way to give him, all right, you get your little title run, and then I'm taking my belt back.
Get back to this. Let's get, because we went totally left. We went all the way up. I'm looking at this list, bro. I'm trying not to get pissed. They put the Ultimate Warrior at 35 and Owen Hart, ladies and gentlemen, at 38. And Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect's below him.
They put yo, bro. No. Hold on. Listen to this. They got Ultimate Warrior over, and this is the first three: Dave Bautista, Mr. Perfect, Owen Hart, RVD, Billy Graham, Sasha Banks, Rick Rude, Jeff Hardy. Get the fuck out of here! You're gonna tell me Ultimate Warrior over AJ Styles? Now I get it. You know what? If you want to put Warrior at somewhere, it would be number 50. The Warrior is just the opposite of, you know what I mean? It's like the reflection of Hulkamania if he could. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you put that man. The only thing about the Warrior he had was an entrance. That's it. There was no
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here a little bit.
Please try.
The Ultimate Warrior was supposed to be the next Hogan. He never reached that height, but he was supposed to be the next Hogan. That's why they said, okay, we're going to take the belt off Hogan and put it on you, and you're going to be the double champ.
Okay, so here and there it is right there. If you see everything right there, it's in the background. I got the poster and everything. Now, here's the thing with that. The only reason he's not in that position is not nobody's fault but his. He could not fill those shoes, even if he wanted to. He couldn't.
It wasn't in him.
They gave it to him. Like, yo, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't. It was a look. Vince seen it as these fucking people love him. Put the strap on him.
Yeah.
Send him to the moon. And that was it. It was a money scheme.
Yeah.
It was a cash grab. That's all Ultimate Warrior is. And that's why I put him at number 50, because this is the motherfucker that knew and did nothing, but he was a bodybuilder that had a dope ass entrance with some nice color attire. Warrior doesn't even make this motherfucker because he's not the greatest of anything except for entrances. He's got the best entrance
I have
ever,
to put,
because in the 80s the coke was really good.
I gotta put Warrior on this list at least top. He's in 40 to 50 for me, and the only reason why is because of that run versus Hogan. That was significant, but after that, everything declined. Like it totally went to shit. But that run up to Hogan, like, that was super important to put ultimate face versus ultimate face, and he came out on top. And he was supposed to go to the stratosphere. But you're absolutely correct. He could not fill Hogan's shoes at all. Like, you know who I feel bad for in the Warriors situation? The only person I really feel bad for is Jake the Snake, because Jake was supposed to get the title.
Yo,
that's the only person I feel bad for. Jake was supposed to get the title.
Jake was the he's like him, Perfect, British Bulldog, Razor Ramon. These guys was like, just imagine if they did, like how crazy shit would have been, bro. Like Jake would have been a great champion, one of the greatest of all times.
Yeah,
especially at the time that he was. And Jake is at number. Let me tell you something. Jake the Snake is at number 32 on this list, which is fucking. It's pretty accurate. I'm not gonna lie. But the top, the 20 to 40. Let me see. 20 to 40 is amazing, bro. This top, the 20 to 40. Just listen to this list, bro. CM Punk at number 20, Triple H 21, Daniel Bryan, Becky Lynch, Nature Boy Ric Flair, Edge, Seth Rollins, Charlotte Flair, Chyna, Trish Stratus, Razor Ramon, Kane, Jake the Snake, Booker T, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Ultimate Warrior, Batista, Mr. Perfect, Owen Hart, RVD, and Billy Graham.
I feel like they grabbed a bunch of names, shook them up, and where they fail is yeah. Like this list is no rhyme or reason behind it.
20 to 40.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. This list has no rhyme or reason behind
it. Yeah, that's the most fireest like fuck up ever, bro. Like the 20 to 40 is just ridiculous. What do you feel like in this list is just the most absurd spot?
48 with Vader.
Yeah.
I just think it's crazy Vader has a spot on this list. Like, that was the first thing that stood out to me. That I was like, why is Vader on? Like, Vader was not a WWE all-time great at all. It would be like putting Junkyard Dog on this list for me. Junkyard Dog WWE run meant nothing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We're not going off of popularity. We're not going off of.
Like I had a friend earlier who was like, "Why is Dusty Rhodes not on this list?" And I'm like, "Because Dusty Rhodes' WWE run meant absolutely nothing."
Shit.
His booking, his career with Crockett.
He is a great though. I mean,
is, but it's not a WWE great. Vince put him there just like Vince got Harley Race and made him King Harley Race. He got him at the end of his career. I'm going to make you King Harley Race. Because he had a little bit of respect for Harley Race. But he got Dusty and he said, "Oh, I'm going to make you dress up in polka dots." Now, Dusty got the polka dots over because Dusty was a fucking fantastic worker. But he wasn't supposed to get the polka dots over. That was Vince ribbing Dusty. "I'm going to make you wear polka dots."
Yeah. I'm low-key shocked. British Bulldog.
Big Boss Man had a greater career in WWE than Vader.
Oh, hell no.
Big Boss Man had a far better career in WWE than Vader.
You could say they're almost
Boss
the same,
Man.
Bro. At least Vader had, oh man. He's not even on this list either, bro.
No, he's not. He should be.
Give me 3 dudes. Give me 3 people that you feel like deserves to be on this list.
Big Boss
Chris
Man.
Benoit.
Sadly, he does. but you know, it's politics that kept him off. All right, so let's go Boss Man Benoit.
It's not about...
And... Hold on.
Bro, this is crazy. They don't have... Okay, can I say mines real quick? We got to go British Bulldog. We got to go British Bulldog. We got to go fucking X-Pac. How the fuck X-Pac's not on here?
Yeah.
That's wild. Yokozuna. How the fuck Yokozuna's not on here?
Yoko definitely should be on this list.
Ron Simmons. Why the fuck is he on this list?
You know what? I would actually put JBL over Ron Simmons on this list.
Yeah.
Just because his WWE career was better.
Yep.
JBL should be on this list.
I'll give JBL. Yeah, JBL should definitely be in Vader's spot. I'll put JBL in Vader's spot.
Yeah.
For sure. It's a couple guys.
I don't think Ambrose should be on this list.
At all.
Ambrose shouldn't be on here.
No. Ambrose does not deserve.
But his WWE run wasn't that long or that meaningful for him to be on this list.
Do you feel like Rikishi should be on this list?
No.
What about the Bella Twins?
Not top 50. No, definitely not. I've always hated them with a passion.
Really?
I don't think that they're.
But we're not talking about.
I don't think they're meaningful.
Hated them, bro. They elevated
no. I don't. I also don't think they're. I hate them because I don't see the meaning or purpose behind them. I didn't like significantly. What did they mean to the business? Significant meaning. What have they done for the business?
They elevated. They gave the women's division a meaning at one point, bro. Like when it was completely dead. After it went from divas, you know what I mean, to the women's division because you know what they started. If you don't fuck with those twins, if you ain't fucking with them twins, what about the Usos? You can't put the Usos on here?
Top 50 as a tag team, the Usos are very high on my list.
Yeah.
Singles wise, neither one of them make the list.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, singles wise, but tag team. We got to do a tag team show. Because everybody always gets upset because my favorite tag team. My favorite tag team is Demolition, and I always will put them number one, even though I know they're not number one. They'll always be number one in my heart.
Over Legion of Doom? I'm not gonna argue with you. Said that that's yours.
Yeah, and I said I know they're not number one. I know this.
Yeah.
But in my mind, they're the greatest tag team ever.
Hey.
And they had the best theme song ever. For a tag team.
You know what? It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, because I'll be at work listening to themes, and their theme came on, and I'm like, who the fuck is it? And yeah, it's actually really good, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we gotta definitely do a tag team one. That would be actually dope. I'd love to do that with you, bro.
Well, all right, let's stop talking about this list because it's just gonna further piss us off.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
The Big Bag Network presents the High Flying Podcast, where we dive off the top higher than RVD and Matt Riddle's love child, with your host Biggie Bag Johnny. Subscribe to the channel and stay up to date on all things wrestling related. So grab your belts and bongs, bad bitches with thongs, and watch whatever episode that you want to put on. It's the High Flying Podcast with Biggie Bag Johnny. Let's go.
This is the Deathmatch King, Matt Cardona. You're listening to the High Flying Podcast with Big Bad Johnny. They said they were going to pay me. Where's my fucking money? What's up, guys? You see Brian Cage. At the High Flying Podcast with Big Bad Johnny. Apple of the Dawn. I got it right this time. So everybody you missed the first couple blocks that we just did. All right, check it out. High Flying Podcast. Who better?
Thank you for all the doors that you opened up, so you got to bust through the window, you know, and always I appreciate it.
When in 2004, Eddie Guerrero came up to me and thanked me for opening up the door for the Hispanics in WWF.
Absolutely.
That meant a lot to me
Yeah.
when he told me that.
Absolutely.